Wearing stylish trousers can really set apart a woman's wardrobe. Designing and sewing your own trousers requires getting the right measurement to fit. Hello viewers, I'm Stella with Stella JB Fashion. Today I'll be showing you on how to take your accurate trouser measurement for the right fit. And if you are wanting some style tips, see the link and cards for my tips on trousers and trouser fabrics to wear. The materials you will need for this video are your tape rule and your model. At the end of this video, you will know how to take your accurate body measurements to make a quality fitting pair of trousers. If you are new to my channel, see the links below for the free tutorial and video here on YouTube. And remember to subscribe to the Stella JB channel and click to the bell for notifications to see more great fashion content. In today's lesson, I'll be teaching you on how to measure your accurate pant trousers. And before then, there's some rules that you need to know. When taking your measurement, you need to stand firm. You don't have to twist this way or stand anyhow. You need to stand firm, okay? And another thing, some people don't even know where to start their trouser measurement, where the waist should be. For the sake of those people that don't know where their waist is supposed to be, you can also know it this way from your actual waist. That is when we did the body measurements from the actual waist. That is from the tiniest, the narrowest part of your waist. From there, you can come down by 2 inches. Then you will know where your waist should stand. Or better still, you can tell your client to. You can ask your client to tell you where she normally puts her skirt, where her skirt starts from. That is where you start your waist. That is where you take your waist measurement, okay? And another thing, you will see some trousers when they are drafting it. I'm going to tell you on that later. You will see that on my drafting, how to draft trousers. Some people will be having so much fabric here. That is because they didn't take their crotch measurement correctly. Okay, in this class I'm going to teach you different ways of getting the depth of your crotch or your crotch length. Okay, now we want to start from our vertical measurements. If you like, you can also start from your horizontal measurement. That is the circumference of your measurement. When I'm talking about the circumference, what I mean, the waist circumference, the hip circumference, the thigh circumference, your knee circumference, then your ankle circumference. Now we want to start from the vertical measurements. This is our waist. Our waist is starting from here. Okay, you take your measurement from the waist. Now I want to take from the waist to your hip. There's something we call distance. The waist distance between the waist and the hip is no more than 7, 8, or 9 inches. That range, okay? Like for me, I use 8. The distance between my waist and my hip is 8. For some is 9, while some can be 7. Okay, so from your waist, you already know the distance. You know, just when you are drafting, you should know if the distance should not be more than 8, 9. Okay, from the waist to your new measurement, then you take it down to your full length. Okay, there's a bone here. You can come from, when you get to that bone, you come down by 1 inch, okay, to take your full measurement. Or else, otherwise, maybe your client said he wants to make it get down. That is also how to get it. For the sake of those people that after measuring their clients, they didn't remember to measure the new measurement. You can also get your new measurement by the distance between the crotch length. The distance between the crotch length to your full length divided by 2. When you get the midpoint, then you come up by 2 inches. You can also get your new measurement through that method. Okay, now we've already taken all our vertical measurement. I'm going to repeat it again. From your waist to the hip, that's the distance between the waist and the hip. Okay, then to your new measurement, you take your new measurement, then take it down to your full to the full length of your trousers. Now we are done with that. Now we want to take all our circumference, just starting from your waist circumference, okay? So where the waist of your trousers start from, that is where you will start taking your waist measurements, okay? This way. You take your waist measurement. The waist measurement, make sure it's not too tight and it's not too loose. So when you're taking your waist measurement, the waist measurement of this door, make sure it's not too tight, and you ask your client, okay? You can see this is 28. When you're done with that, you come to the hip measurement. Make sure you take, when you're measuring the hip measurement, take the fuller part of the hip. This way. The fuller part of the hip. You arrange it very well. So I want to show you something. When you're taking the measurement, take the book measurements like this, as you can see. Okay? You can see it. Make sure it's like this at the back. So that is just what I want to show you. That is the fuller part. So as you can see, this is how you to take the hip measurement, the fuller part of the hip. That is where you take the hip measurement. Okay, so when you are done with that, you come to the thigh, the fuller part of your thigh. That is where you take the measurement. This way. If it's a fabric that is stretchy, okay, just take the normal. You don't need to leave any allowance. Okay, just take it. Don't make it loose. Take it tight, because it's a stretchy fabric. When you're taking it, when you take it that way, even though your clients wear it, it will still be the size. Okay, but if it's a fabric that is not stretching, make sure after all your measurements, add 1 inch to it, or half an inch for ease. So when you've taken this part, lest I forget, I want to teach you, I would explain the crotch. I want to make the crotch measurement to be large. So it's part of the vertical measurements, okay? But I want to take my time to explain the crotch measurements, how to take the measurement. Now you come to your ankle. You come to your new measurement. You also take it this way. This note when taking this part is either you make it free this way, so that by the time your client is twisting the leg this way, is bending this way, it will not be too tight. Or better still, when you're taking the measurement, just tell your client to take a leg this way, okay, so that you can take the ankle measurement. So by the time the person do like this, it's not going to be too tight in this area. That is how to take your new measurement. So when it comes to the ankle measurement, is either you take it this way, make it loose, okay, or you measure it this way. You do as if you want to take it off from this part here, okay. You do as if you want to remove it, like this way. When you measure it, you take like this, okay. You take the measurement there. That's how to take the ankle measurement. Now I want to teach you on how to take your crotch measurement. You can take it in so many ways. Whichever method that is best for you, you use. It's part of the vertical measurement, okay? So from here, from the waist, you come this way. This is number 1 on how to take your your crotch measurement. You can take it like this. This is number 1. And the second part, the other part, you can measure from your out seam. The difference between your out seam and your inseam. So this is when we're talking about the out seam. The out seam simply means the full length of your trousers. So when we're talking about the inseam, so your inseam is starting from here. You take your measurement from here, then down to your desired measurement. That is your inseam. Then for you to know your crotch, you minus this your inseam from your out seam. You get your crotch. That is the second way of getting your crotch measurement. And also there's another one, but I don't advise the beginner to do it, because sometimes you see when you place it from here, from this man, then pass it through under here, then end also at the waist at the back. But sometimes it's not very, very much accurate. I don't use it because from here to here is always shorter and when you measure the back here, back is always longer. So I don't advise the beginners to use this measurement anyway. That is also another way. So the next method is sitting down on a flat chair this way. Okay, you take the measurement from your waist, from the waist measurement down this way. Okay, down to the flats, to the surface of this chair. That is how to take your crotch measurement. Thanks for joining me. This has been Stella with Stella JB Fashion. Comment if you have any questions and check my links if you need help with your fashion design. I would love to help you perfect your work. If you found this video helpful, press the like button and subscribe to the Stella JB Fashion channel for more helpful tutorials and content for fashion designers.